Well, that was irritating. Lots doing damage up there. Yeah, stream died. We're back. Yeah, OBS kaboom. I don't think it liked the whiteboard scene. Let me see here. I'm trying to fix it. Transform, edit. We're gonna make this 1920 by, no wait, 0. Whoops. Wait, what the fuck? With windowed or full scene projector. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the whiteboard right now. We're just gonna do the thing. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me get this probe off the ground, and we're gonna try and figure this out. Yeah, the game storm killed OBS. No, I think what happened isn't anything to do with the game thing, the game storm. I think it was to do with the whiteboard layer. I don't think it particularly liked the whiteboard layer, so that's cool. And there's really no good place to go from here either, so that kind of sucks. We'll figure this out. We're probably gonna have an ad break here in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna kind of let it run because there's not really a lot I can do about it at the moment. So if you get ads, I am so sorry about that. There's not a lot I can do about it at the moment, but I am sorry about it because I don't really like running ads, period. And now we're gonna get an extra set, so that's cool. Thanks, OBS. But yeah, if you see that there, those are the 4 new Mountain Dew styles for everything but Livewire. For whatever reason, Livewire is not on here. So that's a little worrisome. I hate that we're gonna lose that first hour as far as like on this stream length specifically, but that's probably fine. Again, we're probably not gonna go a whole 12 hours. Even if I feel like I can, it's probably not wise. But we'll see. We'll see, because I would love to if I can. If my body holds up, I will. If it doesn't, I will not. And that's basically kind of the spot, right? That's the spot we're in. It's basically the stream length is going to correspond directly to how I feel. After this next hour, I will probably put on the headset. I just need to give it a little bit of time to charge because it was at 10% or some shit. So I'm gonna see if I can get a good angle on the storm that was producing the tornado. If I can get over to Bakersville, I could probably make it work. It's gonna take a sec for me to drive to Bakersville anyways. So during this ad break, all you're probably gonna miss is me driving. Which, honestly, you're probably not missing much. You might miss me smacking into a pole. You'll be okay, trust me. You'll get to see plenty more of those. Side note, if somebody wants to buy this game and be my driver... No, I'm joking. The driving is the best part. I think the tornadoes are the best part, personally. You're gonna miss the lore. I don't know what lore you're gonna miss if I'm just driving 90 miles an hour down this highway. Like, you might miss some cornfields. You'll see them again, trust me. I play this game enough. I really like this game, y'all. Like, this is probably one of my favorite games that I've ever played. Because it gives me a chance to do something that I may never get the chance to do, which is storm chase. I've been storm chasing once in my life, which there's lore there. I will bring that lore up after this ad break, if I remember. We'll be right back. That was pretty smooth. I mean, it was like Miller Lite smooth, is what I'll say. No, I'm kidding. Not Miller Lite smooth. Come on. Also, this game apparently has a CB radio feature now, which is cool. I did not know it did. We only have this one storm right now. There's a couple more popping up ahead of it, like on the north side of it, but we're not going there. That wouldn't make sense. And actually, we do need to turn around because I missed the road that I was trying to turn off on. So, yep, that's cool. Again, y'all aren't gonna miss anything except for me blowing a couple roads or wrecking or something in that range. Arceus has now watched 2 streams in a row, technically. Yeah, we did it. Look at this. Y'all get a streak today if you come here for both streams. Yeah, look at that. I'm great. Y'all get a streak. You all get a streak. No, the stream crashed, so if anyone loses their streak and they say something, I mean, I don't know if I can fix it, but I'll try. Stream crashing was not ideal, though. Would not recommend. The terrain sucks out here, so I need to get, like, out of this area as fast as possible. Like, this is not the terrain you want to be in. You want to be able to have a full visual on the skies when you're storm chasing, because if you don't, this tornado could just come out of nowhere and bite you, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So, I know what I'm doing. I'd be paying attention to a radar, but even then, like, I do not want to be in the hills. I want to get out of them as fast as I can. You didn't realize you show up a lot? I mean, to be fair, I haven't streamed as much as, like, I have wanted to. And back when I was streaming more towards the nighttime, it was probably a little harder, Candace, for you and a lot of the UK viewers to be able to get streaks going, which, you know, is kind of really unfortunate. Like, if I could do this every day, I would, but, you know, work has been a whole fucking thing, y'all. Like, we are actually short like 2 or 3 people right now, and I'm over it, you know? I'm so over it at this point. Like, I'm still trying to push through. Obviously, I'm not gonna quit my job, but I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated about it. Bad terrain, like showing its ugly face over hills, etc. Yeah, I'd prefer to chase in a flat area. Okay, like, Iowa is such good chasing terrain because there's no fucking, like, hills anywhere there. I mean, there are, but not many. Illinois, also pretty okay. Missouri is pretty okay as well. I start to get a little leery about chasing in Ohio because there's a lot of hills here. So if you ever were looking at chasing, I would not do it in Ohio. Oh, that's a stop sign. Oh, I can destroy the stop sign now. Let's go. Hell yeah. I've been waiting to be able to run over stop signs. Okay, welcome back. If you are just coming back from ad break, basically, I have a story to tell you. So I've been storm chasing once in my life. I was 17. I didn't know what I was doing. And we basically ran into a wall of rain. Yep, that's the story. Honestly, it's kind of a shameful story. I could have done so much better if I had the knowledge that I do now. But, you know, if I ever get the chance to go again, I would absolutely love to do it. But also, I got to make sure that Kat knows. And, oh, there it is. There she is, right there. Right there. You see it in the distance here. I'm going to report it. There we go. You're going to see that this is probably going to track up here, actually. Which means that I'm gonna flip this car around and we're gonna go back up there. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked, fucking bot. Bitch. I hope you can hear me, bot. Yo, thank you, Brad. I appreciate you a lot. Like, thank you all so much. Every single one of you for everything you have done. This channel we have built, this isn't my channel, okay? This is our channel. Yes, it sounds like the Bugs Bunny communist meme. You can do the hours emote for that if you want, if my 7TV works. Shit. All right, we want to go up this way. Because we want to basically just get out of the city as fast as we can, because I think this is going to go north of the city by a lot. So, you know, obviously we want to be out of the city and towards where the storm is. That's kind of how it works. Our channel. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if my 7TV works right now, y'all, but if it doesn't, just let me know. It looks like it does. That's good. Basically, I switched all my shit from PayPal. So for those of you who don't know, Elon Musk owns PayPal, and I don't really trust my money being in that person's hands for pretty obvious reasons. If you look at New York City, for instance, So I got rid of my PayPal, and it has fucked up so much of my payments. So if you ever notice that, for instance, if I'm subscribed to your channel and it just kind of randomly goes away, let me know, because that's definitely not intentional. That's more a side effect of the situation. So yeah, I want to make sure everything's hooked directly to my card instead, because that's probably the best way to handle it. Where the hell am I? Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get into the icky part of the storm, I think. And there's so many trees. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Hold on. I'm going to get out of the car for a sec. Where is it in relation to me? That's what I got to figure out. If it is still down, where is it in relation to me? It would likely be down here. So I should be pointed in somewhere around this direction. I don't see it. Even then, I mean, if you Google Elish and you find something different and you tell me, let me know, because I will gladly switch that back if he doesn't have his hands on it. But I want to be smart. I don't want to put myself in a bad spot. Oh, there it is. Yep, right there. You can't see it because of the angle we're at. But if you zoom in, you can see it right there. You see that darker shape right next to my cursor here? That is the tornado back there. He still owns a stake, but not a controlling stake. It's still gross. It's still so gross. The hail core is going to go right over me. I need to get in the car. See if I can get a clear shot of this. I really, really don't like this area I'm in. I don't know if it's like a terrible area here, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to see anything. So I need to flip a U and go down this way, I think. What you're seeing, he sold PayPal in 2002 but retained 11 to 12%. Not sure if he has that to the day. Not finding indications he sold it. Yeah, then I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting it. Gonna lurk which stream muted while you print livestock tags on a German laser at work. Have fun chasing natives. I'm gonna do everything I can. Thank you so much for popping in, Brad. It means a lot. You know where I am if you need me, obviously. So, you know, all that. Did it go up? Oh, hey, I'm gonna play a song next, because
Bert _ 73 just dropped 5 tier
Jesus
1
fuck.
subs.
Thank you for the 5
and has
gifted subs,
gifted
Brad.
28.
Thank you. That is super kind of
Thank you so much.
Eventually I want to get stuff going to where like you can see more of like I want to basically do special things for like mass subs, because that's super cool. You got Chaos, you got Autumn, you got Holy Fire, you got Jolteon, and you got Send Gnomes. How do you hit 5 good people? That is incredible. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. That does mean a lot, and you know, I will invest that back in to this stream as much as I can. So honestly, if we get far, thank you, Holy Fire, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. If we get far enough, y'all, if we get enough money raised for it, I will buy a stream deck. I have no issues doing that. I just don't know how much one runs. So, you know, I will dump that back into the stream. Hell, if we even get halfway there, I'll dump that back into the stream as soon as I get my taxes taken care of. Because for those of you who don't know, I am currently staring $1,400 of taxes in the face because the government, that's why. So, it's a fun time. Wouldn't recommend. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? Hold on. Do I see anything here? I don't. That doesn't make sense. Unless it lit. Oh, it's right here. Why is it over here? The fuck? Did it jump me? Oh no, that is facing the right way. Actually, that's facing absolutely the right way. Whoa, did I luck into one? If y'all can like send me a link to a good stream deck too, like that would help immensely. I'm gonna stand right here and watch to see what this does. I think if this tornado is still on the ground, which it is, based on what we can see, I think it's like right here. But it seems to want to push north now. Allergies, dust protects Oklahoma, plus cat equals sneeze. Yeah, cats are kind of allergens, so just be aware of that. Someone probably should have told you that sooner. Oh, dear God. Look at it. It's right here. Wow. Maybe it's not going to go north. I'm fine with that. I am going to get the hell out of Dodge because I don't particularly want to die. So we're going to go over this way. Bakersville has a gas station, so I'm going to go get gas real quick while this thing hits the probe, presumably. And that's how we're going to do this. You got someone a stream deck? Send me a link to it. Yeah, if you send me a link in my DMs, I will absolutely take a look at that after stream. Because if it's not horrendously expensive, I want one anyway. So, like, you know, fuck it. Otherwise, I know Kat has the stuff to build me one, which we can also do. And honestly, I might still do that. But yeah, let me get down to the gas station. And then I am going to have to take another few seconds here in a sec, because now my body has decided it wants to do a different funny. So I'm having a fun time over here, y'all. Can you tell? But I am trying with everything I can to give you a stream. Just might be a little scuffed. Okay, I want to go up this hill, and then I want to turn south. Really hope that hits my probe. If it doesn't, I'm going to feel really dumb. But I think I'm right. I think it's going to hit. Unless it turns north suddenly, in which case there was just nothing I could do about that, you know? So I think it's got a 50-50 shot at this point. Maybe a little more. But we'll see. Here I am. All right. Okay, quick restroom break. I gotta step away for like 2 seconds. Here, let me throw words up for y'all so y'all got something to do since I might need a sec. I am so sorry about this. My body is not liking me today. Here's words. Wait, can I copy this? Yes, I can. Copy, paste. Here. Do words while I step away. Here, I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't break anything. Sorry about that. Hi, I'm back. Remember how I said a little bit ago that I have no fucking idea how long the stream is gonna be because my body hates me? There you go. There's a good example. Keeks, thank you so much for the 30 bits in the bonk emote. I love it. I love it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see ya. Okay, so we did get a little bit on the probulator, but unfortunately, okay, I guess I don't know how big that got or anything. We're gonna see. Rotation looks strong, I think, but it also could just be broad. I'm not really sure yet. So I'm gonna go pick up that probe real quick, and we're gonna figure this out. Oh yeah, no, that is actually still down, absolutely. So that tells me everything I need to know about this storm. Look at that. That is actually, it shifted north a little bit, which means that basically this thing is out of where I could chase it until it comes all the way up here. So, I forgot the words is still up, so let me get that out of the way. Thank you, Keeks, for pointing that out. I'm struggling. I'm not trying to struggle, y'all. I'm just kind of dying of my body trying to kill me, so that's cool. We're still failing at words. It's okay. I forgive you. Listen. It's not about how many words you succeed at. It's about how much fun you have. See? Yeah, we're gonna turn this way. I mean, it's okay, Ailish. I knew it was very possible that this would happen. You pulled out the instrument sitar out of your ass. What the fuck? No, this is something that I've been fighting with. This is part of why I haven't streamed as much, because my body has been all over the place lately. But it's not the main concern. The main concern is being spinny and lightheaded and feeling like I'm gonna pass out. That's the main concern. As long as I don't have that happen, we can keep streaming. But if that starts to happen, then I have to look at taking a break. So, yo, Isra, welcome in. It's good to see ya. Yo, can someone give Isra a shout out real quick? And then Elish is next. So we need to keep these shout outs going, whoever's in here doing that. We need to get a bunch of people, you know, shouted out, because, hey, you know, we need to grow the community as much as we can. So, y'all know what to do. Isra, I hope you're doing well. Sorry I haven't been around as much. Everything's been on fire lately. America is a shit show. We're vibing. We're having a good time. We're trying to get this probe real quick, and then we're going to go after this next tornado, hopefully. I hope another one develops off this. I would think it would.
Dispatch, this thing's gonna go off.
Maybe not off this area, but like somewhere. Yeah, it looks like there's actually some shit trying to develop. Wow, that's got to be massive hail.
Oh.
Like, just based off of everything I know, that's got to be massive hail right there.
What am I supposed to do here?
Oh, it broke. God damn it. I'm here. Mentally, I'm drained. Physically, I'm drained, but I'm here. And honestly, that is the best birthday present I could have asked for, is being here.
Like, what can I even do?
Oh, now the Pokédex is gonna open. Yep. I haven't been able to get this thing to work consistently, like, at all, for whatever reason. So, I don't really know what to do with that. Okay, what are the chances something else develops? Let me see. TD spread. Right here, there's, like, no TD spread. So that's kind of interesting. Cape doesn't look great anywhere here. Wind shear doesn't, I mean, it does here, but like between 500 and 850, meaning it's not coming down on the surface. I would probably have to wait a little bit for the next one. Honestly, I don't know. Quite unfortunate to see a series of events happening. Feel like you might indirectly be affected. Yeah, you probably will be affected, and it sucks that you have to be. It sucks that any of you have to be. Like, that any of you have to be involved in whatever the fuck America's doing. So, you know, for whatever it's worth, not all of us feel that way. Most of us don't. Most of us would, quite frankly, like to do something about it. But it's like, how do you do something about it in 2025 where, you know, the enemy's just as capable of doing everything that you can? It's complicated, honestly. It's such a complicated thing. Who's next on shout out? Anton, get yourself next. Anton's next. And then Elish. In that order. Canis too. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a lot of people in. Yeah, it's shitty and nobody should have to deal with it.
Okay.
Why
so-
is the dex broken? Hold on.
Oh no,
There
oh
it
no,
goes.
oh no. I did it. Holy fuck, I did it. God damn this man's crotch.
Common sense is all we can hope for at this point, honestly. I agree with that. And I think it will. I do think we are starting to get to a point where people are going to start figuring it out. But how much damage gets done by then, I don't know. I don't have the answer for that, unfortunately. Okay, so there's a warning there. Are there any more warnings that have been issued? I don't think there are. So this is like the main one. These are starting to look strong. Not severe, but strong. There's a chance those do something, I guess.
1 second, chat. I will be right back.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull over real quick while all these storms still develop. I'm gonna do something that needs to be done. Da 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 ba ba. Easy, cool, I did it. I see like this area. I'm guessing this is really strong straight line damaging wind, just kind of based off of like the way that this storm looks. So I'm not sure you're gonna get a whole lot of tornado action, but if you do, it's gonna be a QLCS. At least NA is out of your options for further studies. Yeah, don't come over here. It's a bad idea. It's a terrible idea. Run, 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 run. Honestly, there are good pockets, though. Ah, heck. Do I want to wait? Some could try here.
He just reflect killed himself.
Yes. Drop follows for everyone that's getting shouted out right now if you haven't, because these are good people, okay? It's not every good person I know, because quite frankly, if I did that, I would probably run out of people. But, you know, do the things. You don't believe in pockets, you have clothes with no clothes with pockets. Hey, totally fair. Totally fair. Honestly, yeah. Very, very fair. Sorry, my brain is trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do here, because there's a chance this thing tries to wrap. I can't just call it. I have to try to chase this. Like this area, if this blue area or this green area starts to wrap with this red area, we could very easily see something hit the ground, and I'm actually in perfect position to see that. Thank you for reminding me you need to stream today since you were bad yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. You know what to do. Do the thing. All right, I'm gonna sit like right here and just see if I can see anything real quick. I don't think I can, but if something's gonna develop, it probably, maybe down here somewhere. I don't think I'm like far enough to be able to judge. Storm's gonna try to cross the road here, which means that if I want to stay in front of it and be able to watch it, I probably want to turn left here up on this dirt road that's coming up and try and go south. I think that's probably my best chance. But I don't know that these are gonna produce. I just know that I've got to give it my best shot. So there's definitely some inflow trying to kick up here. So it's possible. You know, I still didn't play the song I was trying to play. Friends, I know this artist isn't super popular, but I think we gotta play this newest song by them because specifically it could have impacts in the music industry. You'll see what I mean in a sec. Yeah, shout out Yogi. Yogi's great. If y'all don't know Yogi, Yogi is one of the best. Just straight up. One of the best people that I've ever met. Very good at Roguemon, very good at Kaizo. Dude's awesome. You know what to do.
What?
We're gonna play this because Machine Gun Kelly seems to have figured out how to combine pop punk with rap. You'll see what I mean in a second.
Fuck.
That could end up producing there.
Jesus.
Maybe here even? What is it trying to do? This is a very strange system that I'm looking at here. You haven't heard whatever I'm gonna play? Oh, we're gonna see some interesting stuff happen. Yo, thank you, Yoinker's wife. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Cosplay, welcome in. It's good to see ya. You cast boob? I feel boobed. That's where I'm at. I feel boobed. Oh, it's gonna try over here, I think. I think that it's going to try right in this approximate area. Fuck. I got off the highway. Get back on the highway. Combine pop with rap. No, punk with rap. Pop punk with rap. He has combined pop punk with rap. Very, very important distinction here. You'll see why in a sec. Chase ends in 4 minutes. So this isn't gonna do anything? Okay, I'm kind of shocked, but all right. I guess this is the end of the chase. Damn it!
And this is to go.
You know what's the worst part about that? It's
There,
pretty
I
fucking
fixed it.
easy.
Ah! Come on, I was trying to fix the shout out.
Yes.
Bruh. Yo, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. It's rare. It's still rare. I mean, I think one instance would still classify as rare, right? So I think you're right, Isra. Anyway, this has a chance to do something, like, as far as the music, to have a chance to get popular, like, if done right. And whether you like Machine Gun Kelly or not, he did kind of revitalize the entire pop punk industry by himself, which is honestly incredible, because that industry has been dead. Ugh. Well, okay, there's still artists performing it, but it's, the popularity of the scene has gone down drastically. Then MGK comes along, brings it back, which actually did happen. Would not trust him to cover System of a Down, though. Absolutely not. That did not go well. Dead in the form of new artists. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's a couple of okay new artists, but they're not at that level. And yes, this is MGK. Absolutely. And his vocals aren't bad in this, honestly. So, go figure. Classics and Legends have still been going strong and touring every year. That's very true, yeah. I would agree with that, 100%. All right, we're going to run one more Storm Chase here. I'm going to try and get a big one. After this, we're going Kaizo. It looks like Heart Gold Soul Silver was the choice, so we're going to do some Heart Gold Soul Silver. Sounds so much like Linkin Park to you? That's exactly what I'm telling you, Jolteon. That's exactly what I'm telling you. It fills that like, void. Not perfectly, mind you. There's nothing you can do to perfectly fill Chester Bennington's void. But if there's an artist who's going to kind of, like, make it happen, to sort of bend it in that direction, it would be Machine Gun Kelly. Just straight up. And I don't think that's controversial to say. I think that's a very fair thing to say, just based off what we've seen. Yo, Caller, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna run one more of these, y'all. One more. Yeah, follow Icy Kitty. Do the thing. You're told to share nice words here, but you only know sarcastic or trolling words. Luckily, Twitch auto-filled something nice for you. You know, fair. I appreciate that. Yo, Risk, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Isra, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Y'all, we're going to try to get one more in. We're going to try to get one more good storm. And I think I already see the target. I don't think we need to move. I think we just need to watch this come in. Okay, I like the potential here. I want to see what it does a little later. I wish I had a fucking correlation coefficient right about now. See if there's any debris. I don't know if this would detect that though. This storm up here isn't moving into the best environment, but there might be enough to squeeze something out. The wind goes from, I think that's 50 to 20, but it doesn't turn until 850. A very odd situation that I'm looking at here. New stove correctly cooked tortellini. Happy half Italian. Yeah, let's go. Honestly, if I'd thought it through, maybe I would have made pasta tonight. But oh, let's see. I really don't feel like this is going to produce. But with that being said, what has a chance? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. There's at least some turning to the south here, at least in this little area here. I don't know if it's enough. But there's definitely a wind differential, if nothing else. I do see, though, a massive turn from 500 to 850, so could definitely be some stuff in the upper levels here. Slow-cooked chicken tacos are hype, though. I'm very good at those. It's one of the things that I can actually cook really well because I've had enough practice. And also I have some carne asada seasoning I slapped on there. So it'll probably be really good. At least I hope. I mean, Kat's never complained about it, so if Kat isn't complaining about it, I think I'm doing okay. At least that's my theory. We are going to get onto the interstate. I don't know what direction. I mean, we're going to go south, but like, I don't know if we're going to go for this top cell or what cell we're going to go for. I think, first of all, that I need to get out of this area and maybe not drive into rocks. That seems like a good decision. Remember how I mentioned I kind of wish I had somebody to drive? Well, here's a really good example of that. We have somehow managed to need to be towed like 5 feet from the gas station. Be like that sometimes, I guess. It's been like an hour. I'll plug my headset back in and hope it's good. Okay, here's this. And yeah, you should still be able to hear. Perfect. I think we're back. Y'all can hear me, right? Let me know if you can't for whatever reason, and we'll, you know, cover that, cross that bridge when we can. Can you hear? Good, good, good. Everything makes sense. All right, we are so back. We're gonna try this again. I love having a headset on. It's just so much easier for me. Because then I can actually, like, hear if I'm being too loud a little better. I try not to talk too loud. Like, I want to be able to hear myself, but not like hear myself yelling. It's kind of it's a very, very delicate balance here. Okay, we're gonna go south here. All right, so over here, I will say Hot Mulligan's a pretty good band. They deserve that recognition. I can't convince myself that this tornado heading towards the north of Hopfield, like this potential storm, I should say, will go tornadic. I can't convince myself. But this down here gets interesting. Severe thunderstorm warning. This is one we're gonna have to watch right here. I guess it would go up to like this area hereabouts as of right now. So we'll go this direction and see what we can find. Oh, they're starting to turn a little more. I'm noticing. They're starting to turn a little more. Look at that. It's not a huge amount, but it might be enough. Okay, whoops. Okay. What do we got here on velocity? Radar. I mean, if something's gonna develop, I would think it'd be like right in this area here that I have my cursor on. We'll have to see if that ends up being the case. We'll have to see if it stays true. But I want to get further south so I can look into it. Basically, if I can get to like here, I should be able to get an angle on it and be able to see. And if I get to that point, I think we're in there. I think. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Remember, this is our last storm chase of the day, so if we're going to get something, it's got to be here. At least it's the last storm chase for now. I wouldn't rule out me picking it up if Kaizo goes horrendously again and doing another few hours of it, but we'll see. I think, though, that this is likely to be the last few hours of it. Or the last few minutes of it. This is the last chase is what I'm saying. Holy shit. My brain is not braining. Any intentions to play Roguemon? I have intentions of playing it. It's a matter of having the time to play it. I don't know if it would be played today. I would highly doubt it unless Kaizo goes horrendously. If Kaizo goes horrendously, all bets are off. Like, if Kaizo goes horrendously, I could end up doing literally damn near anything at this point. Kind of squinting over here to see if I could see anything. Roadblocks? Yeah, there you go. Roadblocks, that's exactly what we're doing. 100%. Yep. What's in here? It's not a lot here. It's not matching. But if something were to drop, I would think it'd be in this approximate vicinity. I'm not convinced that it's going to. It's trying, though. It's definitely trying. I mean, this area of rotation is just kind of blown up here in this area. And yeah, the next scan looks even more promising. So if something's going to drop... I mean, I guess it could drop back here maybe too. But generally, you're always looking down here. Or at least you should be looking down here, I should say. Alright, we're going to go this way. I want to get a little further south. Just so that I can make sure that, like, I'm not on this bridge. Or at least that I can get off this bridge in the case that I need to make a quick escape. There we go. That's a little better. I know something's going to pop at some point. It's just a matter of when. And yeah, you can see on this latest scan that it's kind of coming together a little more. I would expect there to be solid inflow into this area right here that I'm pointing out. And I'm looking in the wrong direction somehow. Hold on. That's the problem. Wow, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Canis. No worries at all. I'd be doing more of them, but my shout-out bot is halfway dead. So, like, you know, that's a whole thing I got to deal with at some point. Like, I feel like, yeah, Caller deserves a shout out. Hell yeah, let's go. I feel like something might try right here in this area. The reds and the greens kind of starting to touch. You're starting to get wrapping. Halfway dead gang.
Going to the gym. Hopefully we're actually going to get to see Brock.
There might be enough to warn this, actually. I would put a warning on this right now. Yo, Blood Moon, welcome in. And yep, nailed it right there. There was enough to warn it. You see how the warning just came out as I issued that? And that's the thing. I've gotten to the point where I can identify a lot of the stuff on radar, whether it's in this game or not. This is supposed to be a simulator. So I would fully expect that like, you know, you would be able to theoretically pick up some knowledge from this. But after staring at velocity long enough too, you start to recognize patterns. You start to see what you would normally see in the event of a tornado actually dropping. So I'm pretty happy with the fact that I was able to sight this. Problem is I gotta find it now. And apparently there's a funnel cloud up here somewhere. I just do not see where it is yet. Yeah, it's right in that spot. So you see where the red touches the green here? That is exactly where it's developing. And probably has just moved over to this degree, or this area, I should say, this vicinity. Yep, and I see it right there now. Yep, that thing is down, or at least coming down. Right where I need it to. I don't know what Billetis Brat means, Blood Moon, but I'm gonna assume it means happy birthday, and that's how I'm gonna handle it. If it doesn't, oh well, I've been wrong before. Here, we're just gonna, well, do I want to put this down yet? I feel like this thing is shifting a little bit. Because, like, it might be honestly down here. If it is, wait, what do the winds look like here? So, this way means that it should go this way, meaning that eventually it's going to try and turn to the north. Until it turns to the north, though, I feel like I'm too far north. It's like, that's right there. I gotta get south. I gotta get south if I want to pick this up. Oh, hey, that looks like my house. Damn, Riz. Damn. Oh, brat means bread. Okay, good. But also, something. My brain hurts. Everything's on fire. I think the tornado is going to cross right where I just placed my marker. So I'm trying to get over there so I can put down my probe. Because if I can get that probe down, we can potentially get a lot of money off this storm. Here, perfect. We're right here. We're right where I need to be. I think. See what I mean? Though, like, this is a wild one. Wow. All right. Oh, it's trying to turn. What? Why is it trying to turn? Yeah, follow Blood Moon. Do it. Do the thing. Shit. Back, 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 back. Yeah, circulation's gonna cross right here. Go, go, go. Get it down, get it down. Perfect. No! No! Ah! No! Damn it! Fuck! I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty ashamed of myself on that one. I put myself in danger, in harm's way, and I threw. All right. Tornado through. I got thrown. I'm so upset about that. That's the first time in, what, 6 months of owning this game that I've gotten thrown. That is the first time I have ever gotten thrown. I put myself in a bad spot there, and I knew it. I knew it.
That I spent so much time building. I am not following the arrow, fuck you.
I would love if this bot would
Okay, maybe I'll follow the arrow.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried. I can't believe I got myself thrown. Why did I put myself in that spot? I never put myself in that spot. I specifically am very good at not getting thrown. Okay. Well, I gotta take a quick side tour here, because I need to see a replay of what the hell happened to put myself in that bad a situation, because that's not something I would do. So I guess we get to analyze. Yo, Long Dogs, welcome in. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I just put myself in a really bad spot there, y'all. I am very, very upset about that. Because that did not need to happen. That did not need to happen. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Fuck. I need to get a replay of that real quick so I could see it. Hi, me. Happy 31st birthday, me. God, I'm feeling it. I need to update all my shit again. God damn it. Wait, where the hell are my videos? I don't think I'm doing a very good job of finding my videos. Hold on, creator dashboard. I found my other brain cell. We're good. Content video producer. That's the one. All right. I need to just see what the hell happened there, because that is not something I have ever managed to do in my life. Okay. Okay, yeah. Here. We are actually going to see what the hell happened there. So, let's get the window capture up, because I need to see what I did wrong so I don't do that ever again. Yeah, so here, we'll see it on the Twitch highlighter here, which I can shrink a little bit so you can still see me. Okay, yeah, let's go a little further. So, I saw this thing coming. It was like right here, and I knew it was like right here, right? I felt like I was too far north, and I was correct that I was too far north. But then we go a little further up, back, here. Yeah, it just came up on me a lot faster than I expected it to. Yeah, like, look at this. I guess I thought I was further out than I was, because that's not something I would do. I thought I was...
The cavalry Pokemon. They fly around at high speed, striking with their pointed spears. Even when in trouble, they face opponents bravely.
Yeah, what Austin said. And thank you for the entry. Thank you. Yeah, I think it turned right there, because the way it was moving, I think I was in perfect position. But it must have turned, like, right before then. And I think I made a sudden adjustment, and here I go. You ever want to see me get thrown by a tornado? Show that video to somebody. I should probably clip that, actually. Let me get a highlight on that.
There's no way.
Austin, I hear you. I can't see you in the thingy. I'm sorry. Trying to figure out what the fuck I did here. It's also nice. Yes. When I realized it was turning, I just didn't have the time I needed. This is just so bad. This is like the equivalent of getting killed in Kaizo. You died, but not in Elden Ring, smile. There we go, that's perfect. That's the name of the highlight. Somebody needs to get this highlight over to Anna, because Anna has wanted to see me get thrown out of a tornado so many times. So Anna needs to see this as a result. Here, let me just... We got that highlighted. I'll fucking take a look at it later and figure it out, but... Yeah, that was, I'm really upset about that. I don't put myself in bad spots like that much. And I put myself in the worst possible spot I could there, and that... Sorry about that, y'all. Well, up next, we're gonna do some Kaizo. So let me just go ahead and fire that up here. I'm fucking mad about that. Like, I was in perfect position if I didn't think that it was going south. I overcorrected. And it cost me, in that case, my life. That's just so unfortunate, honestly. I'm getting BizHawk up as we speak here, y'all. Just bear with me while I do that. These are the wrong starters, so I need to switch those real quick. Not my life. I need that one to earn money. Yeah. I'm very upset right now about that because I can do better than that, and I just didn't. Oh, this is what I need. I need this one. Make me want to play the game. You would get thrown so often. Hey, listen, it's not about how much you get thrown. It's about how great you are at how much fun you're having on the game. Yeah, there you go. Honestly, it's a very fun game, though. I would strongly recommend it. I'm upset because I put myself in a bad spot, and I don't put myself in spots like that. Like, that is something you will never see me get thrown in Outbreak like that again, and I can guarantee you that. Because I will make fucking 100% sure that that doesn't happen again. Because that never should have. Ever. Anton, I will get that as soon as I can. Let me just pull back up my stream manager here. Because I don't know where the hell this went right now. Trying to get that up, though, for you. Oh, you're saying you did? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure to tag Anna directly in that, because Anna's going to want to see that. If you can. We want this one here. Wait, we don't need... Hang on, did I give myself 2 camera sources by accident? I think I did. Hold on, turn that off. Come back up here to this one. Here we go. Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, here we go. So, heart gold there. And then let me get back to the proper spot so I can get that situated. Should be able to, where did I put BizHawk? There it is. No, wait, where? Where is? Oh, there. Where the hell is it gone? Hold on. That's weird. Maximize. There we go. File open. Obviously doing the lots for... Yeah, obviously make sure you are not getting yourself in trouble first and foremost. But like, yeah. Fuck it. I'm going to full screen this, and we're going to make adjustments so that this is working. So it just might take me a sec to get this fixed. You can't see me here. I'm still here. Just, you know, trust. Trust but verify. I just need to see transform, reset. Shit, I didn't expect Heart Gold to start playing music on me. Hold on. Volume mixer. I am struggling, y'all. I did not set this up well enough for this. There we go. That goes there. Every day you get calls an hour before you log off, not before then. You know, that is very relatable, Anton, on so many levels. I can't even begin to explain how many levels that's relatable on. Let me just transform this. Transform, edit. We're going to take off, so top screen. We want to make sure that this is the bottom screen. So we want to go about 500 off the top here. 510. Okay, something like that. Let me see. So bottom screen, we want to make sure is over here somewhere in this vicinity. We're going to transform this a little more. Just might take me a sec, y'all. I am so sorry about this. You're glad you were here to see it. Oh, you think I acquired enough friendship from chat and evolved into a shadowy square of doom? You're glad you were here to see it? Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's 100% what happened. And me getting thrown into the tornado? Oh, that's normal. That's normal. Look, it sometimes my power just exceeds that of nature itself. And so nature has to nerf me. That's the only way that I can justify that, obviously. Let's see. So we want to go 620. And then from the left, we want to go 420, probably. Not 420. Maybe 420. Probably want to go a little more. 520? Not quite. 620? There we go. That's a little better, at least. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure it's lined up for y'all because I want to make sure you can see everything that goes on. So there we go. Close. That one's done. Top screen. I see ads are running, so it's probably fine that ads are running at this point because I'm trying to get all this shit together. We need to go 10. Nature server admin can't handle Mia's power. Exactly. That's totally what it is. God, I'm so annoyed. When Kat finds out I got myself thrown, I'm gonna get roasted. Y'all don't even know. She's gonna roast me over an open fire, as she should, quite frankly. Because I should have done better there. Like, God, so annoyed about that. All right, I think I got Heart Gold all set up now. Mostly. Except I need to cut off a little more off the bottom. So I'm almost there. I appreciate y'all being patient here. I apologize for this. I was not prepared at all for this. There, 510. That's perfect. And then we bring this up here. Y'all should be able to see me soon. Okay. 11. You feel this every time you switch from Gen 3 to 7? Yeah, and I haven't played Kaizo in forever, so I didn't even know this was messed up, so that's cool. There we go. I think we're good now. I think I have it fixed, but I needed to quickly get up and stretch. So here, let's put words on. I'll give you all a game of words. When I come back, we're going to get into the Kaizo Heart Gold. And Kaizo Heart Gold until I have suffered enough for my sins. There we go. That's a good name. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. I got to get up and stretch. When I come back, we're going in. But first, let me put in the word mint. Perfect. All right, I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hi, okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right, y'all ready to play Kaizo? Let's play some fucking Kaizo, shall we? Let's do this. And because who's gonna fucking tell me I can't? /pin. Lab choice. Fuck you. It's my birthday. I can do that. There. I'm lab choicing because I don't give a shit. It's my birthday. I'm gonna have fun today, damn it. I'm gonna turn off this controller real quick though. I need a special controller for this. First I have to find that special controller. This might take a sec. Here it is. I found it. We're good. But it's dead, so I need to charge it. There. Oh, here, let me just... Lab choice because I can. And... Or because... Lab choice because Kaizo is dead anyway. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's how we do it out here. Okay, we need to make sure this is hooked up. Let me get it hooked up real quick. Remove device, add device. This one. Connecting. Done. Perfect. It's connected. We're going. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Wait, what is this? When did I get a Munchlax? Hold on. Whoops. Reboot core. Fucking Kaizo sounds like a game that might be banned on Twitch. You know, that's fair. That's fair. I got some entertainment out of that. Hey, everybody. Hey, thank you all so much for being here again. I know I'm probably overdoing the thank yous, but this is exactly what I wanted for my birthday. It's not, I don't need to get myself anything. I'm 31 years old. I don't need shit. But what I needed was to spend time with y'all. So thank you all so much for, you know, giving me a chance. Oh, wow. We got our second throwback scheme for NASCAR of the throwbacks for this year. So let me get this put in here, and then I'll fucking show y'all what it looks like. It's actually kind of a nice one, but I have no idea what it's throwback to. So that's probably not super useful. Maybe someone can identify it. But this is Josh Berry, who, by the way, most recent Cup Series winner. First time winner at Las Vegas on Sunday. This right here is the throwback scheme that they are going to run, I guess. I don't know what it's the throwback to yet. I'll let you know once I figure it out, but that is the throwback scheme that Josh Berry is going to run at Darlington here in a couple weeks. So that's pretty cool. That's only the second one we've seen so far. So I want to see how all that goes down still. All right, let's begin, shall we? Without further ado, let's play some fucking Kaizo. Kaizo! Not that it matters. Kaizo is, again, Kaizo's dead. If I want to play fucking Lab Choice, I will. Like, you know, try me. There we go. Yes. Know how I did not say Super Kaizo. There's a reason for that. All right, cool. We got the Game Boy sounds, we got the CO case, and I'm going to save right before we go into the lab. Super is only dying, not quite dead. Correct, exactly. It's only dying. In multiple ways, in fact. It's only dying in multiple ways. If you want to play only Die Fest, knock yourself out. Some of us like winning, and I'm not someone that likes winning. So, you know, I'm going to try to get one. Let's go. This is the time And I will only honestly lap choice in certain scenarios. I'm probably not going to lap choice everything. Just only when I see something that I really want, which is kind of how I like to do it, because I kind of have a habit of really, really liking the water starters, as you see on my favorites list. Let's go. Like a Dragonair? I'm not running a Dragonair. All right. Middle, right, left. I mean, like, I didn't see what direction I was supposed to go on the tracker anyway. Oh, the tracker's not up. That's the problem. Ha! I'm dumb. I forgot the tracker. Did you know the tracker helps when you're playing Kaizo? Did you know the tracker helps you be able to play Kaizo better? I sure didn't, apparently. Oh, fuck me. I don't think I reset. Reset. Ignore that. We're resetting. I think that's the seed I had last time, and I don't want to cheat. That's something I would not do. I would rather cut off my arm than cheat. So, for whatever that's worth. Now I gotta fix this. God damn it. Hold on. One more time. Okay, so from the left, we're gonna go 920. From the right, we're gonna go 320. Okay, we gotta go the opposite way then. 320, 920. Okay, cool. There's that. And then top screen, we want to transform that as well. I'm almost there, friends. I'm so sorry about this. We're kind of struggling a little today, but we'll get there. We will get there. 520, 720? No. 420, 620? Oh, whoops. 820, 420? No, not quite. 370, 870 maybe? Not quite. 890.
Oddish, the weak Pokemon.
Yeah,
During the day,
Oddish.
it keeps its space buried in the ground. At night, it wanders around, sowing its seeds.
You're damn right it does. Okay, I think I could be wrong, but I think I got it now. I think we can finally play some fucking Kaizo and not have everything break on me. Let's do it. Oh, hell, no, not yet. Hold on. I gotta move that. Once I move that, though, I think we're good. Sorry about that. I'm really, really struggling here a little bit, but we'll get there. Bottom screen. Y'all ever tried to transform this shit live on stream? It's just not an idea that I would wish upon anyone. We're going to go 340. No, 370. 870 maybe? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Much more like it. Only every stream? Exactly. When you have to do it on the fly, it's a lot less fun than it looks. All right, let's do it. We're going to make this happen. Shall we begin? Go. Middle is what the tracker says. I cannot legally take Celebi. I will take Shelter in hopes of finding a Waterstone. Let's do it. This has Swords Dance and Woodhammer. If we find a Waterstone, I might try this despite the fact that the other two moves are almost completely useless. Because Swords Dance is such a good fucking, like... Swords Dance is such a good move. Like, it's good. Tracker's not on the... Anton, thank you for calling that out. I needed somebody to call that because I would have played without the tracker the whole damn time. And we all know it. That's not quite what I was trying to do. Let's fix that. Transform, edit. 1020? 1040? 1030. There we go, 1030. Right, 310 maybe? 510? Bottom is 520. No, 570. Yes, 570. There we go. Much better. We should at least be approaching where I'm comfortable with this. There we go. Yep, we're there. That's good enough. All right, try this again. Now I think we're good. I think I have everything fixed now. Shelter's drizzle made it rain. Ah, fuck. How fast is this? Is this 2? Oh, I'm not playing at 100. We're playing at 300. I am not playing at 100. Fuck out of here. If I wanted to play at 100, I would say, hey, let's play at 100. I'll play at 300 at least through lab. And then after lab, I'll slow it down to 200 because I think 200 is fast enough. But while labbing, it kind of makes sense to maybe go a little faster. Heads up, by the way. I have no idea if this is going to happen or not tomorrow, but I'm dead. Fuck. There is a chance I end up on Falcon's stream tomorrow playing Mario Party. I will let y'all know how I feel a little closer to then. Yeah, the whole goal was to do Mario Party on Falcon's stream tomorrow, but basically with my dizziness and then a couple other people getting sick, it's a bit of a disaster right now. We'll see kind of how it goes. But right is what the tracker says. So we'll start there. Elekid, Grimer, Firo. I will take the Elekid. I don't have enough of an attachment to the other two to try and, like, you know, care. So it's fine. Y'all are probably wondering, Mia, the Gen 4-5 patch is out. Why are you not doing that? I'm a little bitter that I didn't do it first, to be honest. I won't lie. I'm a little bitter about it. But also, I eventually want to try and get the Heart Gold Soul Silver game into a GBA ROM. Like, that's something I want to do more than any other version of Kaizo, because if I could play Heart Gold Soul Silver on the Gen 3 engine, I would just be set. I don't particularly love the Gen 4 tracker. I mean, it's gotten a lot better, I will say, but there's definitely still stuff that it doesn't do that I wish it did. So I don't know what to do with that, but that's information. All right, PP Max. Okay, we got a whole Viagra. I don't know how useful that Viagra is going to be. It's going to depend on how far we get. If we get anything going on the seed. But if it is, you know, I'd be more than happy to run Viagra on something if we can get something going here. But yeah, I do eventually... Next seed. I do eventually plan on doing Roguemon. I want to be clear. I want to do Roguemon. The main reason I haven't is time. But I also want to do Kaizo, so that's kind of why we're doing that right now. We'll see if I feel like switching to Roguemon later, depending on how this goes. So this is what the lab choice would give us. Then we have Heatran and Gabite. I'll take the Staryu. It's an easy Waterstone Evo. Oh my god, it has Flamethrower. If we can find a Waterstone, this thing might be actually really good. Even if not, Flamethrower early is really strong, and I will try to run this. Like, I am not above it. 15 special attack plus Flamethrower, like, we can make this work if we need to, at least for a couple gyms. If things go right. Like, at least long enough to get to the tower, I would say. Unless, of course, the rival just comes out with something stupid, in which case there wasn't anything I could do anyway. But that's a little different, right? Obviously, we know the rival can do rival things. I figured that was already in the calculations. All right, so we made it to Cherry Grove. We have 10 speed. It's not like we're slow either. Like, we're not fast, but we're not slow. Cricketot, Della Whoop. Fuck out of here. We get Expert Belt. My one kind of thing about Roguemon is I don't know how I feel about the curses yet. Like, I think they're a cool addition, but after seeing them in actual play, in progress, after watching it, it's like, that's interesting. I don't know what to do with that. as I die with the Staryu to a Wild Charizard that had everything that I could have hoped.
Help me, step items. I'm stuck.
Yo, Jolly, welcome in. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Okay, this is the lab choice. We have Floatzel and Pidgeot as well. We're taking the Venusaur. This thing is not good because it's a glass cannon. But if there was ever a glass cannon that I want to run, it's probably this one. If I can get moves on it. You're managing? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, welcome on in. We're vibing. We're doing the thing. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, mods. Thank you, modulators. Wish they went more roguelike inspired and made both positive and negative effects. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Like, and I think that there's probably still a lot of work to be done with that too. We'll have to see, but I really do like the idea of Kaizo. I just think the idea that we have to, like, one of the reasons I like lab choice is because I don't have a lot of time, right? Not everybody wants something that's going to last them 10,000 seeds. That's the thing. It's sort of like if you're watching, okay, so in NR 2003, right, you could set the race distances. You could set them to 2%, or not 2%. I think it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 100, or something like that. The reason those exist is because there are people who don't have time the same way that others do. And that's something that I feel like hasn't been, like, talked about enough, right? And so that's kind of my issue with, like, normal Kaizo. It's like, and Super Kaizo just takes that issue and dials it to, like, 11. You haven't streamed in a long time. Is X2 your last stream game? I believe it is, yeah. Wonder if this Venusaur will make it out of the lab. Like, Night Slash is super good. It's got the speed. It's got the attack. It's really just going to depend. Like, and if we get a move at 7, I think I'm going to risk it. Like, if we get a move at 7, I'm running this. Oh, got it. I get you. I get you. Thank you for that correction. There. Haven't played it in more than a year now? Oh, damn. Well, you know what you got to do then, Jolly. You know what you got to do. Oh, I'm going to die, aren't I? No, I'm not. I have potions. That's right, bitch. I got potions. What you gonna do? You're not gonna do shit. You're gonna take your L. Potion. We have static, so we can't be parried, by the way. So that's pretty cool. Pidgeot down. And what do we get at 7? It's gonna be Doom Desire. I will take that over Snore, but that's not quite what I was looking for here. Plan to do a stream with your meta in a few weeks? Hell yeah, let's go. Remind me, Jolly. Remind me when the time comes, and we will make sure that we are there. I will fucking bring the entire damn squad. I don't care. I got time. I will drag the squad in. But you have to remind me, because I will forget. As we all know, I forget literally every single goddamn thing that goes into my head. It's beautiful. I want to point out, by the way, that, once again, what I did in Outbreak there to get myself killed will not happen again. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that again. Like, that was not ideal. Usually I'm really good at getting in and getting out, but just didn't happen that way. All right, what do you got, Eevee? What kind of stuff does this Eevee have? I'll look. I got a sec. Swords Dance? Wake Up Slap. That Eevee's interesting, actually. And if we get something with Sketch, we now know where to get it. So, pull out Queen mattress. Yeah, that's it. That's totally 100% what we're doing here. What is going on? What do we got for stones? We don't have any stones. So as much as I would like to run that Eevee, it's tough without being able to see a stone. And yet, if you run that Eevee and you get rewarded, right? You catch the Eevee and it ends up having a really good stat spread that you could work with. It's like the ultimate risk reward. I'm going to see what's up here. There's 3 mons that are supposed to show up here. Maybe we see something cracked. I'm not very convinced on the Venusaur despite having Sludge, because 8 special attack is just way too low. The special defense is really not good. Like, I'm not convinced that this is what I should be running. So I'm trying to see if we can find mod number 3 up here. And there it is. It's Leafeon. Your brain registered getting in and out. And that's the only part of that sentence. By the time your brain cells clicked, you already said that. Oh, I thought it was funny. So don't apologize to me. Get in the ball. Boom, we have a Leafeon. See if it's any good. If it's not, we pivot again. Normalize. It's bad. Immediately. If you don't know what normalize does, all moves are normal. Meaning we can't hit ghosts. This is literally not doable at this point. We cannot run this. You're thinking about replying to that as well. Too busy typing on work computer so you didn't come to a proper retort in time. Totally fair. Yeah, totally fair. More apology. You made a funny joke without meaning to. I don't even think that's like, you know, I thought it was great. There's no need to apologize for that. Unless you really want to. Like, I ain't gonna make you. Give me Razor Leaf, I guess. Because it's no longer stab. Here, we're gonna catch the Eevee because at this point we have nothing to lose. So fuck it. Trying to start making them intentionally. Hell yeah, let's go. I mean, it's not bad. This seems like an awful idea, though. Like, this seems like the kind of idea that could literally get you killed so fast in this game. You want Mr. Quag. I don't see a Quag here. Okay. Thanks, Lantern. Thanks for having stab. Fuck you. Well, next seed. Oh, the Quagsire in the center. Yeah, that Quagsire has a purpose. See? Name Raider. So you can actually just rename stuff there. And then you can also, under toggle Quag, I'll show you what it does. Auto repel and ball animations. That's actually a really useful thing. All right, what do we got? Left, right, middle. I'll take the damn Grimer. Goal is to make so many puns you can reasonably say to yourself, how many of your puns get a laugh? No pun intended. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly the play. Perfect pun. Perfect little sneaky pun there, too. All right, let's see if we can head up this way. Trying to see what this item is. If these items are good, we might be in there. Luxury ball. That's a ball. We could throw a ball at something now. Weavile. What do you got, Weavile? I want to see. Rap and Thief. And I can't escape from this right now. Yeah. I mean, I could throw the ball there, but it's not going to go in, so. Next seed. I kind of figured that was going to happen, unfortunately. All right, middle, left, right. I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but it is so tempting. It is so tempting to do it. I am tempted. Nintendo's name is technically a pun. I did not know that. Do it? I can't. It's cheating. Do I care? Give me the Staravia. I care too much. God damn it. All right, I gotta uphold the law. I gotta uphold the law. Ah! Penguin! Penguin! Please, please don't kill me. I want that penguin. Oh, I'm gonna be so upset if I die without seeing that. Nintendo can't be translated as both leave luck to heaven and company that sells Hanafuda cards. Oh my god. You're not technically wrong. Okay, so if we have to face the Tyranitar, I think I'm cooked. But if we have to face the Elekid, I'm going to lava plume that thing to death. Which is funny because in 1889, it started as a company that sold Hanafuda cards. I think I knew that. And I'm glad that you brought that up because I definitely forgot that. But I really do think I knew that at one point. And help people bypass the Japanese gambling laws. Ooh, gambling. Gambling. Okay, Huntail, stop. Let me out. Thank you. I want that penguin. I want that penguin, and I want it to be cracked. And if it's cracked, I'm going to be very happy. That's why Hanafuda cards were invented. Nice. See, these are things I just don't know, so I'm actually glad to hear these. Any knowledge I get is always helpful. Knowledge is power, y'all. Knowledge is truly power. All right, here we go. We're going to go this way. Head down here. Get healthy, and hope to fuck we don't have to fight the Tyranitar. Because if we do, my best hope against Tyranitar is Confuse Ray. I'm going to fight the Tyranitar, aren't I? Yep. I'm not going to lie, that one hurts a little. Oh well, next seed. Yo, Alex, thank you so much, and welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. During the first gambling ban, playing cards were caught up in it, so they made playing cards that require inside knowledge to read, and outsiders say, ooh, pretty hard. Oh, I see. That makes sense. That's pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, follow Alex. If y'all don't know, Alex and Monkey are working on some really, really, really cool stuff right now. If Alex wants to talk about it, absolutely feel free. In the meantime, where the hell am I? 52 cards, 4 suits. Okay, yeah, that is exactly the same, isn't it? Yeah. Middle, right, left. 9 tails. We get 9 tails. I like this, but I think I like this a little too much. Because I don't think this is good enough, to be honest. Like, when you look at it, the 12 speed is just so low. And then it doesn't get moves. But I like it. Diamonds, Club, and Spades. Hearts, Diamonds, Club, and Spades. The suits were the seasons. Actually, it's kind of brilliant, honestly. That is kind of brilliant. Something I didn't even realize about Black and White 2, by the way, is how cool the seasons are until I, got a little older. The seasons are actually super helpful. They should bring back that concept. Honestly. If this had a stab move, this is like the Mon to run. Like, it's got so much special attack here. If it had a stab move, this thing might go. Like, deep. But as it stands, I'm not sure it can. I don't think Petal Dance and Shockwave are enough to justify running this as much as I want to. So unfortunate. Stabbing does help things go deep. Can't confirm. That's fair. That is fair. That is factual and also fair. If you're just tuning in, by the way, I got myself killed in OUTBRK. So that's the first time I've gotten myself killed in the 6 months I played it. And I am very upset about it. But also, it was very funny to watch me get thrown. Actually, I have deer that appear with the seasons. Yeah, honestly, that was such a cool concept. Like, they really should bring that back. Honestly, like, this comes from someone who was a certified Gen 5 hater for a long time. Gen 5 had a lot of really good stuff. Did I pick left ball with my lab choice? I actually have not used lab choice yet. At all in this stream. Which is funny because I literally labeled it at... Timeout. Why does this Poliwhirl have Charge Beam? I gotta watch that. If I survive long enough, that Poliwhirl might be a play. We gotta see if we can find a Waterstone. But yeah, I have been trying to stay as close to not lab choicing as possible, even though Kaizo can, whatever. If the Kaizo police want to tell me my run isn't good enough, they can fucking eat my ass. I literally don't care. But with that said, I want to make sure my run's good enough for me. So it's very complicated. We're going to heal here. All right, we're going to go in and we're going to fight the rival. One of the things, by the way, about Roguemon that I know is going to be very, very complicated is that I'm not very good at, like, remembering things. And remembering I can heal outside of battle seems like it would be a very useful skill. As Hanafuda Gambling evolved, additional suits and ranked were added depending on the game. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can't lie. That is pretty cool. Oh, the fucking spread of this is just so good, other than special defense. I want to run this, but I can't, and I know that. But I want to so bad. With some variations having up to 12 suits, months it says seasons. Oh, okay. I feel like that'd be really complicated. I feel like you're making skip bow at that point. Or not skip bow. Maybe skip bow isn't the right thing. What am I thinking of? Not important. I want to cope on this so bad, but I can't. It's just not good enough to cope on. If I just ran this, we're going to come back to the lab in like 5 seconds. All right, let me see Golduck. Body Slam seems like it's low. Recycle's interesting. This is faster than me at level 5 too. Which probably means the speed's too high for anything to be good on it. Maybe, but then I could pick left ball this way. You know, that's true. That is factual. I won't deny that what you are saying is technically right. Look at Shoji and Mahjong. I've never actually played Mahjong or Shoji. I should honestly look into more of those games. Part of the problem is I have such a hard time making myself do new things sometimes. Which, by the way, Kat's very good at getting me to do new things. So, I don't know what to do with that, but that is information. I might have to run this. You've seen people play them. You do not have the brain power to understand them. You've never played proper versions of them. That honestly seems fair. I can't blame you for that. All right, we're going to Route 30. What do we got here? Okay, you know what? This Poliwhirl about killed me earlier. I want it. I've decided I'm taking this Poliwhirl if I can. It's a risk, but I think it's a risk worth taking. You play Baby's first Mahjong, but not proper? Hey, fair enough. Sometimes you just gotta play Baby's first version of games till you learn. Oh, wow. This actually has setup in both directions. And Charge Beam is such a good move, actually. I think this is worth running. So we're going to try. We're going to give it everything we got. I guess if we get a Damp Rock, I don't really know how this works, but maybe we just hand it over. Maybe have it hold the item and level up. I don't know how this works. But if we get a Water Stone, we obviously are using the Water Stone. This is such a wild thing for me to try. Let's go. Let's do it. I mean, this is Heart Gold. If anything's got a chance, it's this. Like, it's here that it would have a chance, I should say. Solar Beam might kill me. No, it didn't. Okay, that's good. Apparently your spa is low. Your special defense seems about equal. That's fine. Dialga is a bit of a problem. I have 7 attack. What about Charge Beam? What's it going to do here? It's going to flash me. I did not mean to click that again, and we're dead. Next seed. That's fine. Okay, we're going to slow it down to 200. There. Yeah, it's a little too fast, clearly, if I just put myself in that situation willingly. Left, middle, right. Give me the Chime Echo. What? This Mon would win Fire Red. I'm gonna say it right now. This Mon would win Fire Red. It's not winning this, but it would win Fire Red 100%. This thing is disgusting. Like, I mean, Fire Red with physical special split, to be clear. This thing is disgusting. This is the best Chime Echo I've ever seen. Like, there's no way. There's no way this actually ends up running. But if it does, This is gonna be funny. You really want to learn shogi at some point? Hey, you should. You should learn anything you feel like learning. Because this world, this life is too short not to take advantage of every opportunity you have. Which is something I never would have said 5 years ago. God, I'm getting old. I can tell because I'm saying shit like that now. But it's true. It is. It absolutely is. It's like fancy chess? Fair. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I really, really don't understand why this Chimecho is so good. Uses Hentai Gana, which is the funniest name script. Who the hell named that? Whoever did it, we gotta fire them out of a cannon. X-Defend seems really good, actually. I mean, I gotta run this. I gotta give it a shot, because this could... If we were in the right environment, if we got the right stuff set up, this could be a deep run with this mod. I don't think it will be, to be clear. I don't think this goes far, because 425 BST is just too low. The scaling is probably not going to work out. At the same time, when else are you going to get a shot to do something like this? You're not. You're not. More complex, but it comes with different settings. Rules that allow a comeback. Oh, hell yeah. Comeback mechanics. Sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's got so many damn comeback mechanics, it's not even funny. Hey, Fire Emblem's a fucking banger, okay? The fact that I still haven't done a Fire Emblem stream is shocking to me. It will eventually happen. Give me Thunder Punch. Can I get the para off, maybe? By the way, Absorb being banned, I honestly don't know if I agree with it for regular Kaizo even now. Great, it's got Moonlight. Pluck. Next seed. Had a bad track record with liking Fire Emblems. Really disliked one, someone liked one. Which one did you like? You liking one, depending on which one it is, I could tell you which ones you're going to like and not like, probably. Just based off of my own experience. Middle, right, left. I'm doing this one. This is lab choice. Because I know there are multiple people in this area, in this server, or in this chat, just in general, that like Absol, including Amanda. So this one's for Amanda. You like Three Houses and disliked Awakening? You disliked Awakening? Really? You know, I can't say that I'm like totally shocked that someone might dislike that game, but that interests me. What was the reasoning, out of curiosity? But Three Houses, if you like Three Houses, I'm trying to think of what I would say the closest to Three Houses would be. Not really sure, honestly. I like, though, that in Three Houses, you could just build whatever fucking house you wanted. Like, you could just do whatever. I haven't actually gotten that into Engaged, no matter how hard I try for some reason. It just doesn't hit the same way that Three Houses did. What they did with Three Houses is truly marvelous. I wonder if this Absol will make it through the first trainer here. It's got a chance. Like, it's strong. The problem is that, like, while it is strong, the defenses on this are very bad combined with the hit points. Part of it might have been timing, if you're being completely fair. Playing at a hospital while your grandma... Okay, yeah, that would probably do it. Things your brain tell you disliked about it were that the mechanics were somewhat boring and the characters felt really shallow. I can understand the mechanics for sure, because the older games' mechanics were definitely a little more wonky. The characters initially were definitely pretty shallow. I think after the time skip, it's a little bit different. But I could still understand why you might not like the characters. That's what I would say. All right, give me a rollout. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I'm not dead? Hey, I didn't die. Let's go. Not bad. Hey, yeah, we take those. We take those. I really thought I was cooked. Like, I thought I was as cooked as this chicken is in the crock pot. Which, by the way, if I've got this correct, that chicken has now been in there for what? An hour and a half, maybe 2 hours? So it's got to stay in there for probably 6 to 8, maybe a little bit longer depending. But 6 to 8, I think, is the exact time frame I use usually. So we got a few hours still. Probably around 5 or 6 I'll need to eat. But if I am still going strong, what I'll probably do is I'll probably eat on stream if I'm still going strong at that point. Otherwise, we're probably just going to try to get a run for a little bit and see if we can get anything, you know? Fuck it. Mukbang. I feel like there's a joke there. There's definitely a joke there, right? All right, we're going to head this way next. Head up towards the route up here. I think there's 3 mons here or something. Lots of jokes there. Exactly. We get all the jokes. Wait, we have a bear. Y'all know I like Ursaring a lot. Wait, why would I do that? I misclicked. Next seed. I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen. No one saw that. That didn't happen. You can't prove anything. All right, we're going to try this again. Left, middle, right. Have I lost my moxie when it comes to this game? I don't understand how I made that bad a decision. Am I good? Is my decision making off today? Like, I've made 2 really, really egregiously bad decisions today. Oh, hell, there's a Porygon Z. Okay, we gotta survive if we can. Because I want that Porygon. Porygon Z traditionally has been a mon that I've gotten a lot of strong runs in hard gold with. So every time I see a Porygon Z, I always look at it. Because you just never know. Porygon Z's got a base stat total of 540. Like, that's really high. Or maybe it's 535. I can't tell. It might have said 535. Either way, it's up there. It's got a lot of BST. So it's one of those mons that could definitely do it if you had the right build. There's X-Cloud. Loud noises, as I like to call it. Looking forward to next week's dinner. Your wife asked you what you want for dinner. You decide instead of doing something fancy one day, you just want to do barbecue all week. You're going to have burgers, hot dogs, and the like all week next week. Maybe steak if you can find an affordable steak. Ooh, that sounds so good. I hope you're able to do that. That sounds like a good time. Hell yeah, we hype those. Destiny not. All right, so I guess I'm not going to get an item for catching the Porygon Z, so I have to live. You guess you didn't say so, but your birthday's next week? Yo, happy early birthday. Hell yeah. March gang. March gang. My mom's birthday is actually tomorrow. She's going to be 50, which I'm sure she is thrilled about. She used to tell me all the time that she didn't want to be reminded she was getting old. She's going to be 50 next week. February full of birthdays. March has more. March has a shitload. Absolutely does. Shit. So what's a German? Oh no. Oh no. Where are we going? Dad's birthday is the 7th. Mom's 27th. Yours is supposed to be on the 27th or on the 17th, but yours was the 30th. You know, totally fair. Totally fair. Let me see here. I'm gonna try Psycho Cut. One more. Okay, it's gonna drop a Solar Beam, and it got crit. We're alive. We're alive. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna go slow while we try to get that Porygon. I'm not messing around. If you weren't born a month early, you know, even then, you know, at the end of the day, you're born when you're born, right? Not a lot we could do. Oh, nugget. We got a nugget. Unfortunately, I don't think we can, like, change the day we arrived on the Earth. Although, you can choose to observe a different day. That is technically something you can do. All right, we're going to go over here. And I am going to start looking for that Porygon. I don't care what the Rampardos shows me. That Porygon is what I want. That Porygon's got a chance. I can feel it. Anytime you see a Porygon Z, you have a chance. And I think anyone who's played enough Kaizo would tend to agree with me that if you see a Porygon Z, you're going to try to take that all day. All right, come on. Show it to me. Show me Porygon Z. Yeah, let's go. All right. Now, show me some moves. But not ones that are going to kill me, please. One more. I like this. I like this a lot. I say as I don't see anything, and actually, its physical attack probably isn't great. I have 18 defense. Actually, this may be better than I expected. Here, we're gonna name this Z. The pivot is complete. What does Z have? I like this. We're full sending this. If I die, I die. We're full sending. I love this. This is good. This is a really good mon. This has a chance. I've had mons like this go. Hell yeah, let's go. Marvel Scale, what does this do? Increases defense to 1.5 times with the major status ailments. So, if I get burned, if I get parried, if I get poisoned, I believe those are the three that it's referring to, then I get an extra boost to my defense. So that's actually really huge. Like, that could make a huge difference in this run. Especially because I tend to get parried sometimes. So let's see what let's make sure we can get past the first couple trainers first. But I have some confidence in this. There we go. Rotom. Rotom's Electric Ghost. Hydration, we could do that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's go! Me first almost killed me, but we're alive, baby. That stab. I'll take it. That stab. Can't believe it's taken you 3 hours to do it. Hey, that's okay. We got there. We got there. All right, we're going to head down south, get our Pokemon healed, our Z over here, and we got past first trainer. So the second trainer will likely be a little bit easier to deal with. And as we go further and further, you'll start to see that the level gap starts to widen if you're new to Kaizo. So that's good information for you. As the level gap starts to widen in this game, we will be a lot safer. But that doesn't mean that we are in 100% safety. Not with this game. This game is incredible in terms of, like, how difficult it can get. We're going to go for Aura Sphere here because we have some special attack. And that's going to kill the Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo! You know it was great. Don't lie. Here we go. Choice Scarf, check. Go up to this trainer next. Go for Flare Blitz here. Ba-boom. It's gone. Love to see it. Beautifly next. Flare Blitz. I want another move that's not Flare Blitz when we can, because I definitely am not comfortable spamming Flare Blitz with this mon. But at the same time, under the same token, it's kind of one of those deals where you have to work with what you got. You know, you can't really worry about it too much. You just have to survive. Let me see what we got to work with here. So I'm going to move my moves around so that I can make sure that I don't misclick again. There we go. Screech will lower defense in case I need it. So it's kind of like reverse setup in a way. Like, we'll be able to lower their defense and then hit harder. So that could actually come in clutch, depending on what the rest of our moveset ends up being. I think that I replace Rapid Spin before I replace, say... I probably replace Rapid Spin before I replace Screech. I think. I might be wrong on that. It really depends on what the move is. But that's currently my thinking as we move up to Route 31 here. King's Rock, not bad. I mean, it's not great. I would rather have heals, but it's not bad. Wormadam. All right. So understanding that Wormadam is Bug Grass, we're just going to have to hit it. I don't see anything else that would be a very good, you know, thing to do in this case. Delcatty, we're going to also Flare Blitz. We probably could have Aura Sphered it, though. I guess we're probably fine. We just need to hit as hard as we can right now. Tauros up next, and we'll Flare Blitz it. That takes care of that. And that brings us to level 12, and our move is going to be Tickle. Not good enough. So we're probably going to have to go through the tower with Flare Blitz and Aura Sphere. And I'm not really feeling good about that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? That's just where we're at. By the way, if y'all are wondering, Mamoswine is actually up there on the list of the list of Pokemon I want to win with in Kaizo. Mamoswine is such a good mon. I love Mamoswine. Like, it's just such a well-done Pokemon. The execution on it is probably the best I've ever seen. Straight up. All right, we're going to get the items down here, and then we're going into the tower. So be prepared, y'all. We will probably do the tower after this ad break, though, because I do see that one's coming up. So I just want to make sure we have the items first. Yeah, we have the items. We're going to go and turn in the shards real quick, and then we are going in as soon as we finish up with this ad break. So thank you all so much for, you know, stopping in today before I run that. I can't thank y'all enough for putting up with me for so long. It's been 2 years since I became an affiliate. It's not just my birthday today. It's my affiliate anniversary. It's been 2 years since I became a Twitch affiliate. And honestly, there was a time I thought that I could get to partner. That ship is probably realistically sailed. If I'm being honest with y'all, I just don't have the time to try right now. But with that said, that doesn't matter to me. Because every day that I get to come on here and do this is another day that I could tell you is one of the best in my life. So... yeah, I went there. Thank you. I mean, it just... I wish I could do this more. I do. All right, right here, I'm going to pause. We are going to take a walk. And when we come back, we are going to continue. Jolly, I will tell you what my favorite is in a little bit here. You gotta go. You have a Xenoblade Chronicles X to play and stream day one. Good luck, Chaos. I hope it goes well. Thank you so much for stopping in. Someone give Chaos a shout out while I run ads. I'm going to put words up while y'all got that. So y'all know what to do. Play words, shout out Chaos, and I will be right back here in approximately 3 minutes. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to get up and stretch. I'll be right back.
I'll come to music ends.
Whoa. Whoa, hold on there.
Hi, I'm still here. Yo, Kitsune, welcome in. It's good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Here's this. Play more words. I'm currently changing my clothes. So, that sounds much weirder than it actually is. But just go with it. If you're just coming back, just give me a couple minutes here, and we will go back in just a moment. All right, now I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. So, what I am going to do here in a sec, and you'll see in a moment. Oh, CINE, that's a word. There we go. Hit it. Enter. Go. There we go. Boom. Boom. We ain't dying. Not yet. All right, we are back. Just one moment here. I have one more sock to wear, and then I am good. I was just like putting on clothes because I'm cold. So, also, I'm about to take some Dayquil. This is how I'm gonna get a few hours of energy. Like I'm telling you, it is a time right now. Also, apparently Benadryl helps brain zaps. I have some of that. Might take some before bed tonight and see if that helps. But yeah, I'm kind of having to make sure that I take care of myself to a degree right now because yeah, I don't want to end up having the physical symptoms again. Here we are. I'm much more comfy now. Much better. Probably change my shirt in a bit too, but I don't want to deal with that right now. Here we go. Let's get this Dayquil in my system and then let's play Kaizo. There we go. I should also check something real quick. Checking something. Okay, it's a tribute to Jim Clark's 1965 Indy 500 winning car, apparently. I have that information now. Cool. All right, let's do this. The Josh Berry one, I mean. The car I showed on stream earlier. Not important. Y'all, let's fucking do this. Let's get this shit going. See if we can get a run. Smooch him's up. Aurasphere. I don't want to burn all of my flare blitzes, if at all possible. I want to try and minimize my usage of flare blitz here. There we go. I think Aurasphere still applies here. Also, I apologize if you hear any background noise. I have no idea what the hell they're doing out there, but I hear noises. They've been working on multiple apartments near us for the last few weeks, and it has been a thing that I I'm not surprised by it. I just wish we had a heads up or something, you know? So far haven't? That's good. That's good. So far, so good. I have 19 special defense. Ugh. I just hope I don't get me firsted. If I get me firsted while I use Aura Sphere, I'm cooked. I'm cooked hard. Yo. All right, let's do it.
Mario is slippery than I.
Go. Boom. Puchiana down. Pupitar up. See if we can get Pupitar out. Perfect. Everything is going almost exactly as planned. By the way, you like the title? Kaizo hard gold until I've suffered enough for my sins. That's not incorrect. I deserve it. Let's go. How are the runs? Oh, they're runs so far. And by runs, I mean the other kind of runs. All right, wait, Quilava? Okay, cool. It's an okay Z. I wouldn't call it a good Z yet, Anton, just because, like, we're not seeing the moves that we need for it to be good. But if it gets moves, then I would call it good. Oh, color change. Okay. So that means Flare Blitz kills. Perfect. We're going to skip that trainer down there, at least for the moment, because that is not a mandatory trainer. We are not forced to do it. I want to do it, but I don't think doing it at this moment makes sense. And now there's a Starmie. I'm not even chancing healing on that because Starmie is good enough to actually do something to me. So let's go Ninjask. Let's go Flare Blitz on it. That's going to be 15 times 3. That does check out. Okay, we're going to potion up 20 here while the Hoot Hoot's up. Seed Flare misses, and let's get it out. Don't even want to mess with that. Don't even want to look at it twice. Drapion is Poison Dark. It's got, what, 500? What's the worst thing it could realistically do to me right now? A special move. Will it do more than my health that I heal with potion? Maybe. Yo, Dark, welcome in. It's good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're gonna potion here. I think it's correct. It is. Let's go. Flare Blitz should kill. Nope, not quite. This thing is bulky, actually. Which is interesting. It's got kind of a very low attack, I think, too. Or at least I don't think it's a strong attack. Let's go ahead and heal 20 here. Because we have a sec. Oh, it has stab. We got very lucky we didn't get poisoned there. Let's finish it. There we go. All right, what TM is 70? That is taken out of the rotation of TMs we can get. It is going to be Dragon Dance. That is not one you ever want to see fall out of the rotation. That is about the worst TM I could have seen. So, thinking of selling modded Guitar Hero controllers? Well, why the hell not? Fuck it, do it. Absolutely. All right, we're going to fight this trainer. We aren't 18. We aren't level 18 yet, and we need to be level 18. Rock Throw. There it is. That's a little bit of a better move. I feel better about that. We'll get rid of Rapid Spin for that. I'm going to go Screech here. That's bad. That hit me for 23. We can't out-heal it, and it always hits. I think I have to go for Rock Throw. Not meant to be. Not meant to be. It's okay. Bruh. Oh, what? Wait. Blaze Kick, Thunder Fang. So you go Blaze Kick, Thunder Fang to get rid of that. Rock Throw, Earthquake? X-Scissor? Air cutter? Dude, fuck this. Next seed. Fuck you! This is actually Dark, from... What album is this from? This is from Meds, but I think it's like a side version off Meds. I think it might be a B-side. Yo, Taxpayer, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome in. I hope everything's going well. Preferably... Oh, okay, I see. Broken ones. I see. That makes sense. All right. Wait, nope. Sorry. Reboot core. We have to go back here and delete that save. Up select B. Yeah. No. Come back. Hi, Nate. Welcome in. Thank you for the birthday wish. Hold on. I'm trying here. There we go. Boom. Cool. We're gonna try this again. Hey, look, shoutouts are just automatically just coming through. Well, not automatically, but, you know, we're getting a lot of shoutouts today. So take advantage. Take advantage. Why do I have a new friend invite on Steam? Let's find out. Oh, I'll allow that. That's a good friend invite. Accept. Okay. Perfect. It has happened. I've done the thing. Close that. Close that. Text my grandma later. All right, let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely. I did beat Elden Ring, technically. With the exception of that stupid boss that I hated. But otherwise, yeah, we did get there. Technically. Not the DLC, though. Might do the DLC at some point. Really depends on if I feel like screaming at the top of my lungs. Yeah, Taxpayer getting a shout-out is a good shout-out. Hell yeah, let's go. You have your own modded controller you made yourself while the motherboard is still in the shell. Only thing it's doing is sending signals from the Strum bar to a Pico. Oh, okay. Or a Pi Pico. Yeah, I'm going to pretend I fully understand what you're saying there. And yeah, not... Smile and wave. Smile and wave. Yep. No, I get you. That makes sense. I mean, it makes at least as much sense as I could pick up, obviously. Because I'm not very mechanically inclined, if you can't tell, just based on the things that I do. There, give me this. Save, yes. There's another one.
Drafting Michael Penix is literally like wearing a fucking parka when it is 96 degrees outside. That is the closest reference I can.
I'm not gonna lie, I clipped that, and I am so proud of that clip. I am proud of that clip. That was the best clip I've ever... And that has not aged poorly. At all. Oh, I'm supposed to save here. Whoops. I forgot that I was supposed to save here. I got excited. There we go. What are you saying, dumb down? Okay, controller brain has been replaced by tiny brain. That's better. Got it. Yep, there you go. Here we go. Give me Lapras. Oh, here we go. This is Nessie. This is Nessie. We gotta get Nessie in here. Y'all know what fucking emote to do for this, right? I don't think Twitch has changed that much. I think y'all know exactly what emote to drop. So do the thing. Big brain has tiny part harvested for the tiny brain. No, that makes perfect sense to me. Yeah. Let's go. I know I haven't been around a fuck ton, but I didn't think Wide Nessie was just gonna disappear. If it has, then something has gone horrendously wrong. There's a poison barb. This is the slowest Wide Nessie I've ever seen in the chat. That was entertaining, actually. Alrighty. Can we get Lapras going? That's the question. Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon. If you are new here and do not know that, you do now. I wanted to see if that Kingdra had anything else. But I don't think it's worth giving up the Lapras for that. You know? I feel like unless I see a Master Ball. If the next item is a Master Ball, maybe I throw it at the Kingdra. Cool, great. Otherwise, I don't think I sacrifice this. Yeah, sure. What's hilarious about that? Let's hear it. Absolutely. Not for Gust and Synthesis. No, absolutely not. It's got to be a cracked one. Like, Heat Wave is really good. There's a Pidgeot there. I like Pidgeot, but not enough to do that. Again, you know, you don't sell Heat Wave unless you're confident you can replace it. Especially with this spread. Like, this spread, I like this spread. 17-15 is really strong for special attack speed. And then the attack being at 12 with the stab move is fine too. Like, I'm totally fine with this. This Mon is decent. I wouldn't say great, but decent. I want to see a couple more moves before it's great. All right, we're going to go ahead and get healed. And we're going to fight the rival, and we're going to see if we can get past the rival here. I bet we can. I bet we can. Primplup is up. That's going to be water. That is going to be a bit of a problem. Let me set up light screen. How the hell did that happen? I had 104 defense. How did that happen? 136 base attack. All right, give me the insult to injury moment. Ah, there it is. There it is. The insult to injury moment.
Psyduck, the duck Pokemon. It has been found that its brain cells are 10 times more active when Psyduck is experiencing a headache.
I hate Kaizo. With every fiber of my being, I hate this damn game. Look at this. Bubble Beam, Tail Glow, Dragon Pulse. The one time Kingdra is fucking good. Fuck you, Kingdra. So company they originally made Guitar Hero, Reductane, now known as CRKD. CRKD holds all patents. It says sending a cease and desist. Decided let's make some competition. Made a new Guitar Hero controller that's basically pre-modded. Okay, yeah, that would do it. That would definitely cause some issues. I could see where you're coming from on that. Middle, left, right. All right, we take the Zigzagoon, I guess. I'm upset about that Kingdra, y'all. Because, like, if it shows me literally a little more, if it shows me a little more, I go full send on that. Honestly, might flip over to Fire Red here in a bit if this continues. Or maybe do Roguemon. I don't even know. Maybe do Outbreak more. I'm very confused about this right now. Okay, next seed. That's right, Heart Gold. If you don't give me a mod, I'm gonna fucking tell you to fuck off. Totally blaming Kaizo instead of blaming the real, person to blame. Totally sounds like me. Combuskin it is. Another case where I did not lab choice that. I'm taking most of what I am given here. Yo, a Miltank. I hear, oh, it mementoed itself. Okay. Not really a lot I could do if it's just gonna kill itself. So, That's kind of unfortunate. I hope I can outspeed these, because I don't really want to deal with male tanks just, like, coming in and killing themselves. Like, that seems like a bit of a bother. Before they announce Guitar controller, partner Fortnite, doohickey, standard rectangle controller, fret buttons in the reveal, they use the article. Say, yo, we fucking love the 5-fret community. Support modders. Oh, okay. That's interesting, actually. That is really interesting. It's good, though, that, like, people are, or that company is supporting modders, because far too often you get companies that just don't. So, you know, there's that. Gabite, I mean, maybe that's a play. What's Gabite's BST? 410? You might be able to get away with that. It'd be difficult, but you could get away with that. Not only did they not target modders, they publicly supported them. Yeah, Nintendo could learn a thing or two from that. Do you know how many cool Kaizo mods we would have if, you know, it weren't for Nintendo? Like, huge power Gabite would be hype. We know I'm not that lucky, but even then, any Gabite would be nice here. Like, I wouldn't mind if it's got a moveset. If it's got a moveset, I have no problem sending, right? That's the thing. I need to see moves. Vacuum Wave, it's got priority. That's interesting. All right, what we got? Warbadam versus Combuskin. We're going to go for Sky Attack. There you go. Nice and easy. Sure helps that the Mill Tank killed itself right in front of us. There's a part of me that's tempted to try to run this, but I just don't foresee this ending well if we evolve it. So, it's probably fine. Zap Plate, not bad. All right, what's over here? By the way, next chance for storms, for those of you who aren't attuned to the weather, next real chance for a big storm system is going to be probably towards the south, maybe Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi area, and yes, the area that just got hit, of course. Right now, they're kind of looking at Sunday as a target, and I'll let y'all know in the Discord more information as I get it. But if that happens, obviously, I want to be trying to track that as it happens. So we'll tackle that as we can. Controller's on pre-order for June. One of the first people who sent the finished controller to, as to market it, was the man on the tag 760 Creations, the most prolific modder in the community. Yeah, that's a really cool gesture of them, honestly. Really cool gesture of them. Come on, show me the mon. Run. Okay. Basically said, hey, we made a controller that's basically pre-modded, make it better. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something you just don't see every day. So it's good that that company is doing that, for sure. All right, we're going to come down out of here. Wonder if Route 30 has anything that's decent. All right, let's see. You have Guitar Hero Autism. You know what? That's fair, though. That's totally fair. That's the thing, right? It doesn't have to be like this negative thing that like some people would make it out to be, right? It actually pisses me off that like the US government is like, oh, autism has risen by so much. Let's find the root cause of it. You know exactly why they're trying to find the root cause of it. And you know what? I like myself the way I am. So, you know? Okay, well, let's catch this Gabite. We gotta try. We gotta try. See if this is any good. Switch it over. And honestly, this one has something going, but the defense is terrible. Social Yeah, the social stuff is hard. The hyperfocus is nice. Like, it's the only reason why I've gotten so good at tornadoes. As far as, like, tracking them. Although, again, the earlier incident and outbreak notwithstanding, usually my decision-making is slightly better than that. Unfortunately, today my decision-making is mildly impaired by the fact that I'm still not 100%, as I'm sure a lot of you could tell. You know, I'm not quite where I should be, but I'm trying my best to make this a good stream. Another similar thing they did because they created Guitar Hero. Rights to all the assets. Clone Hero is a simulator of sorts. Uses assets ripped. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so what are they doing with that is the question. Groudon, stop it. Groudon, die. Groudon. Oh my god, I got sucker punched. Heal for 20. Fucking double team. Come on. You know what? I have Vacuum Wave. I can't even hit it that. Okay, Shadow Claw. There we go. Once again, instead of setting cease and desist, they said Clone Hero's fire. Good of them to do that. Yeah, you just don't see that a lot. Hey, we got Blaze Kick. There's no way this thing is surviving long enough. But it has the Swablu has Splash Fire. Come on, wake up! Wake up! Yo, Chaco, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, and thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I'm dead again. Big fucking surprise. Next seed. Oh, God. All right. Middle, right, left. Also support Yarg, which is another simulator, but uses original assets based on the Rock Band assets. Gotcha. It is good that they're doing that, for sure. All right, we're going to take the damn Xatu. Nate, I hope your job goes well. I hope that it is everything you want it to be. But obviously, keep me updated. All that. Yeah. My brain is totally working exactly as intended. Duskstone? Okay. All right, we're going to head down this way then. Gotta try and find a ball shot. Yo, thank you for the 500 bits, Choco. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Hell yeah, thank you. Marketing videos, not live presentations, because Fortnite Festival is unfortunately significantly more popular. Use Clone Hero to get their game footage. Oh, okay. I get ya. Makes perfect sense. Interesting, but it makes sense. Oh, this Xatu is not ideal. Focus Ash. All right. Cool. That's there. Ooh, all right. I'm starting to feel it a little bit, y'all. Fatigue's starting to hit me a little bit. I hope that I can put it off here. I hope I can, like, ignore it. But I am starting to feel a little dizzy, so I might have to call it soon. I'm trying my best to push, but I don't want to push too hard and, like, cause myself, like, more issues. So we're going to see. I'm going to play a couple more seeds if I can. I really want to get something going. Potion? This is basically like I'll be able to get a little bit of clearance, and then my head starts going spinny, and that's when I start to have issues. For you end your rant, test software, play Guitar Hero. Colin Hero and Herman lead the Guitar Hero, or guitarist of Dragon Force, rather, $1 because he offered the rights for a Dragon Force song to them for $1 a few years ago. Still hasn't received it. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would absolutely do it. Meant to hit Hyperfang. Did not happen. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do about this? Come on. Heal 20. Fight Hyperfang? Yeah. Alright, yeah, I think I gotta call it, y'all. I'm starting to get really dizzy, and I don't want to put myself in a bad spot. So I'm gonna call it here. Let me find us somewhere to run raid out to. Sorry, y'all. I wanted to keep going, but I'm all over the place right now. My brain is... So let's call it here. Yeah, thank you. I hope so, too. Honestly, I got 4 more hours out of this than I thought I was going to be able to get. Because the way I've been feeling, I didn't think I was going to be able to stream it all. So I'm just thankful I got to come on here and, you know, spend part of my day with y'all. Really, that's kind of all I can say. And I appreciate y'all. So let's go ahead and raid out here. Let's go. You know what? Actually, let's go see OUTBRK. They just started their stream. I'm sure they're probably doing Roguemon or something. Let me see. Or normal. Oh, no, it's a normal attempt. Hell yeah. Let's go over there. Friends, let's go give Azure some love. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot, more than any of you know. I'm sorry I can't be here longer today. If I could, believe me, I would. But I can feel myself starting to get lightheaded, and this is about the time where my brain starts to kind of unravel itself. I've been having a bit of issues talking too, so I think this makes sense. But let's go ahead and raid out. Let's go give Azure some love. Thank you all so much. I'll be back sooner than you would think. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow because I have tomorrow off. But if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to push it. I'll let y'all know kind of what's going on in the Discord though. So if y'all, you know, aren't in it, there it is. And thank you all. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I will see you when I see you.